Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm finding you.
I'm good. My name is Victoria.
Hi,
I'll be your
Victoria.
counselor today. All right. Nakita, is it?
Yes.
Okay, I've read over your information, just paperwork you filled out, background and history. Um, what brings you in here today? How are you?
Um, I'm okay for the most part, but me going to school and this is one class that I've been doing have been very stressful. And me me have to do work and schooling. I feel like I'm being burnt out.
Okay. I see. Being having a burnout, how old are you?
I'm 29.
29. Yes, that can be very stressful, and the heat outside just doesn't help
Yes.
that either.
Yes, not at all.
Okay, so where do you work?
I work at a school.
And what do you do there? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I work with children. Um, I work at a school for adults, but I work with the children
Okay.
and stuff.
So is it like a high school or with the elementary school in it, or?
No, it's a high school for adults, but you can bring your kids with you, and
Okay.
you get free childcare.
So it's daycare for their children.
Yes,
Okay, that's cool. How do you like that job?
it pays my bills. It pays my bills.
And how is school for you?
Um, it's good for the most part, but this one class that I've been having to do with this video, it have been like irking on my nerves because I did this video like 20 million times. And it seemed like, can I get this video? Or we're just rushing and we're just trying to make sure that everything is right in the video. So, I mean, for the most part, school is okay, but this video's getting my nerves.
All right. So as far as I hear, the stresses in your life is school and work.
Yes.
Okay. Well, before we continue on with our hour session, I would like to discuss a few confidentiality statements and agreements and terms with you. Is that okay?
Uh-huh.
All right. During the session, I will be taking notes as I assess you. This is just a basic intake today. I'm not going to be able to diagnose you with anything or make your life, much grand, today. I'm just learning on what's going on with you and, what steps we need to take to make you feel more stress-free, okay?
Okay.
Anything that we discuss in this session is going to be confidential unless I hear or understand factors of maybe suicide and homicide, or anything where it might hurt yourself or others around you. I will have to report those, and then it's an obligation to me for you. Okay.
Okay.
So as long as we got that covered, we can go ahead and get started. So where would you like to start? What would you like to talk about?
Um, I really don't know. Um, where do I supposed to start?
How about you tell me maybe what a day is like for you, a day of Nakita?
A lot of ripping and running. I typically get up. I'm sorry. I typically get up at 5:30 to 6 o'clock in the morning, and then I go from there and I get my son ready for either school or if he's out of school for daycare, then I get myself ready for work, and then after work I go to school and stuff, and taking care of any business I have to take care of. I typically don't make it home till around about like 9, 10 o'clock at night, or know what I have to do after I get out of class and stuff. So I really don't get no time down until Sunday.
Okay, so Sunday is your relaxed day. Huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
I try to make it a relaxed day. That's if I'm not trying to finish up schoolwork or anything like that.
So have do you work on weekends too?
No, I only work Monday through Friday, and I go to school Monday through Friday.
Okay. All right. And you are full time both?
No, I'm full time in school, but part time at work.
Part time work. Okay. All right. So I hear that school is okay. Sorry, but one particular class you're in is really pressing your buttons lately. Tell me about that class.
Um, it's not the work or the teacher or anything like that. It's really so to say that I go to school for human service, so we have to do these videos that they want us to do, and the video is so time consuming. Plus, it's you have to transcribe it and stuff like that, and it's more like I think I'm kind of getting in my feelings because I'm trying to make sure I have everything in this doggone video. So I have to do it like 2, 3 doggone times, or half of my body is out of it, and or the computer is cutting off, or something like that. And it's just like, oh my gosh, like I do not want to repeat this class. That's all of a video, but at the same time, I really just want to say, forget this doggone video. I want to just change my major where I don't have to do a doggone video. And like, I'm so serious. Like, today just have not been my day with me ripping and running, trying to take care of business and all of that stuff, and trying to get a situation together that needs to be together, and then trying to do this video that me and my friend like seem like we aced it the first time, and we get disappointed and find out we did it. So yeah.
So what is it? Is it the technology of the video? Like I hear you saying that
It's not the technology, it's just that I have so many points that I have to hit in this video. And it's like 2 major points. If I don't hit it in the video, I don't get no points. So it's like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to make sure I hit these points, and I think I'm forgetting everything else because I'm trying to make sure I hit these 2 major points. When if I just go with the flow, I just have it. It wouldn't be so stressful. But trying to get it done, have the points, and do that is just like, oh my gosh. And I've been up since early this morning, so excuse me for my yawning. That's because I was so tired. Then trying to get everything done so I wouldn't miss my appointment with you today. I really needed somebody to talk to.
okay. So you have one class that's stressing you out. You don't necessarily like your job. I assume you have another class.
Yes.
And that class is okay.
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay. And so you have 2 summer classes and 1 part-time job, and that's what we're going to focus on here today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about your personal life. You know, maybe who you live with, or the what factors around outside of work and school.
It's just me and my son. I'm in the city by myself. I typically go just to work and go to school and come back home, unless I have something planned, and then me and my son, I try to do as much as possible that I can do with him before we can go have adventures, either going to the movies, the mall, skating, out to eat, to the park, have picnics and stuff like that. Whatever he decides he wants to do, so I typically let him choose it. And if I let him choose it all the time, we only going to Incredible Flex. But other than that, and this is me and my son, we're just chilling for the most part.
Excuse me, sorry, it's contagious.
I don't know.
All right, so you and your son are very close.
Yes, we are.
That is a beautiful blessing right there, and it's very hard to do, especially at a young age. How is the relationship with you and his father?
It's his father.
Okay, so he's not a factor maybe in.
Not in my
Yeah,
life,
okay.
but I guess if you want to say with his son, yeah. But for the most part, He's just his father.
Okay, alright, there's nothing wrong with that, absolutely. I'm just trying to, see where we're going and where we can get to. You're here in the city by yourself.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about that? How did that happen?
I came out here because my sister needed help, and I helped her. And then she got homesick and went back home, and then I just stayed down here because I already had everything, like a job, my own place, and I mean I didn't see no reason why I had to leave because they left.
Okay, so you kind of snuggled right into the new place, huh?
Started kind of. I was missing home, but I know home doesn't have anything like positive there. Gary is like almost dead, so it was just like, why go back? Indianapolis has a little bit more opportunities, but I kind of miss the realness, and I miss my people and the fun things I used to do back then. But other than that, I wouldn't. Just because I miss those things, don't mean I want to move back there because I don't even go back and visit, so not long move.
Okay, could you possibly explain a little further on what it is you're missing when you say the fun and your people?
Like my friends, really. I can't say I have a friend down here in Indianapolis. Like my definition of friend is just not, oh, we talk. That's, or I know you. That's not my definition of friend. But when I stayed in Gary, I had tremendous of friends. Like they gave me somewhere to stay when I ran away as a child, or we cooked. We called each other family. We had places to go, even if it was just a park. We just went and walked and had fun. Like we wasn't afraid to be ourselves and stuff. So, I mean, I miss the connection. I miss the realness. And when I mean by realness, I miss that we can communicate and feel each other. Or if I had a problem, they gonna try to help me fix it. If they had a problem, I try to help them fix it. I mean, it was just never a dull moment. We always found some kind of happiness out of our sadness, no matter what the situation was. I mean, we kind of uplift each other. So that's the part I miss about being at home because Gary is real small. Like you can walk across the street and be on the east side to the west side. Like when I say that, like I stayed on the east side and my school was on the west side, but I literally walked like 13 blocks just to go to school and back. So just imagine this not really that far away to walk 13 blocks and you're from one side to the other side. So you kind of know everybody and stuff. And although people look at Gary as a bad place, Gary was a real good place to me that I grew up. I didn't have no problems. Those are my fun times since I've been in Indianapolis. I have tried to get to know people, but yeah, that don't work very well.
Okay. Um, so let me ask you a question, just if I can clarify some things. You lived in Gary and you came back. Um, you came to Indiana with your sister. She left and went back to Gary, but you stayed here. Okay, so what was it that, or what is it that keeps you from maybe keeping in contact with them? Do you still talk to your family and friends?
I do, but I don't. Like I talk to them versus Facebook, but like on the phone, no. They all ask me when I'm going to come and visit, but I mean I haven't been there. I left in '04, came down here, and I went back once, and it's once I had my son in '06. But other than that, I haven't. I haven't been back. I don't know. It's just like I moved on from there, just like I'm trying to move on from Indianapolis. Once I finish with school, I'm trying to move and stuff, so I don't have to be here. But for the most part, like I may like they stuff on Facebook or they may chit chat on my page on Facebook, but really no, I don't keep in contact with them.
Okay. So you moved on from your past neighborhood or living area, but what changed? That was about a good 10, 11 year gap. What changed? What changed between the relationships that made you stop calling to have that person hold on to you just a like on Facebook? What changed?
As far as family, I really never cared for them anyway. So, I mean, even when I was there, I really didn't talk to them. It was really my friends was considered as my family. And why I really don't talk to my friends, it's not because they did anything. It's just that we all just busy and we have a life and stuff, and everybody have their own lifestyles they have to live and stuff. So like we keep in contact, but we don't like we all on different parts in our life. So it's just like when we do get to talk to each other, we talk to each other. But if we don't, we're not like, oh my gosh, this person's not talking to me or this person's not talking. Like, it's not that. It's that we all know we adults, we all have kids, and we just accept that. That's it.
Okay. Well, that is, I commend you for that. Some people, even that little bit of communication is hard to do once you hit the fork in the road with young friendships. They say, you have start out with 15, you end up only having one. So, take that with you and wherever you go. Where is it that you plan to go when you leave Indiana?
I I really don't know. Like I have some options, but I really don't even know if those for sure. Like right now, I'm thinking maybe Georgia or Arizona, but really those both are in the air.
And what are you looking for in those places?
Um, I hate being cold, so I do not want to move nowhere where it's winter time, even in the winter. So I just really want to move somewhere where it's hot all year round. And then, two, I'm just looking for something new. It's not nothing in particular that I'm looking for. I'm just looking for something new.
Okay.
That's it.
So, what do you find that something new will look like?
Something new.
As far as,
Just something new. I mean, like you can go to the store and get the same pair of shoes you just had last month, but they're just new. So it don't even have to be nothing in particular. It's just that I've been in Indianapolis too long. I just want something new.
okay. So you're looking for a little bit of a change. You want change. Okay. And your son, he said 8.
Yeah.
So what grade is he in?
The third, be going to the fourth.
How was he? How was he in school and his personality, his young life?
For the most part, he's okay. He above his grade level, far as school wise. Far as his personality, personal life, and all that stuff. He's a child, so everything that he does, I expect him to do, even if it's something that makes me mad or not. But he's a child, so I really can't say too much because he's a child, and children is good and bad all at the same time.
You have that definitely correct.
Yeah.
Do you plan on having more?
No,
No?
no, no. He wants another little brother or sister, but I mean, I'm reaching that age and I'm good with kids. Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Alright, so how does your stress and your seems like a little bit of anxiety maybe first one work, how does that affect your son? Does he see those things?
You know what I have going on don't have nothing to do with myself.
No?
No.
Okay. So do you get to spend a lot of time with him?
Yeah. For the most part, like over the weekends, or I make sure that I have mommy son time after I get off of work and school and all of that stuff. But my son's old enough that he understands what's going on. So yeah,
Is that a stress reliever when you all spend time together?
yeah, You talking about like from work and school?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely. 'Cause I forget about everything else, and it's just me and him.
Alright. What else? What other times in your life makes you feel like that? The stress relief.
Um, it's basically just when it's just me and my son for the most part. I think I'm under more pressure now because not only do I have to make sure I achieve good and at work, I have to also achieve great in school, especially if I'm gonna be taking time away from my son. Like I feel like any time away from him must be good time because if I'm taking time from him, that means I'm gonna utilize that time to the fullest because my son is more important, you know. So I mean, I really can't answer that question like to the fullest because I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
Alright. So I know you're a busy woman, school, work, and a full-time mother. In between that time, while you're doing those, do you have any little insignificant things that do make you happy? Maybe cooking or a quick nap or just a simple bath or something like that?
Um, I like to I love to eat, so I love to cook. So me and my that's another time that me and my son get to spend time with each other because he always wants to help me cook, so we cook. But um, me just relaxing really what makes me happy because if I'm not busy at work, I'm busy at school. If I'm not busy at school, I'm busy with my son as far as doctor's appointment. Making sure I spend time with him, giving him, time outside the house and we on the go and all of that stuff. So like when I could just actually just sit down and relax, then yeah.
So what is the goal that you have for yourself?
Right now, just to finish school.
Finish school? How long do you have for that?
I really can't say. They say in May, but with my school, you have to ask 20 different people to make sure first. So for right now, my goal is May of 2016.
It's just right around the corner.
Mhm.
Are you excited for that?
At first I was, now I'm just like, I can't wait till I get it done. But I don't know because it's a video I just had to do for this class or if I'm just burnt out on school or what. But I mean, at first I was, but then like this week is just like, I really don't even care about nothing right about now.
Okay. And how about comparison to last week? How was last week for you?
As far as what, getting, being excited or just,
Your emotions, your feeling. I can tell, you say this week has been a very hectic, stressful week. How was last week?
the same.
The same?
Mm-hmm.
And 6 months ago?
The same.
Okay.
Off and on, the same, off and on. I mean, you always gonna have something that's gonna say, slow down, or I got some extra surprise for you, or something like that. So, like, I don't let that part get to me. But as far as school wise and now, um, it's like I either want to let work go or school go, and I doubt if I let school go, it's probably be work before I let school go. So, I mean, really just since July, since June, I'm sorry, really since May, it's been hectic for me with my job being off a lot. And I'm trying to maintain making sure I pay my bills. And I really just think that's what it is, making sure I pay my bills and do what I gotta do in class and still make it there with the stress from my job being off a lot, you know. So.
So if you had the option to not work, that would be probably one of the biggest things you can accomplish right now.
What, not working or accomplish going to school?
Not working.
Yeah, if I had the choice, if I could just finish just going to school for right now and just focus on school, maybe. Well, I know I won't be stressed because I would just focus on school and doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you an odd question. Just bear with me, and we'll go from there. Okay.
Hmm.
So you come home from a long day of work. You and your son get ready for bed. You fall asleep. While you're asleep, a miracle happens. Something miraculous changes overnight. To where when you wake up, everything seems different and better and exactly the way you want it to be. What would that miracle have been, and how would it affect you in your day, everything going on in your life?
Um, if I went to sleep last night and woke up and didn't have to deal with what's going on right now, one, getting more sleep. 'Cause I'm up to the wee hours of the night trying to do my homework and stuff like that. Um, to having either a better job or no job at all, but I can still maintain.
Okay.
And then three, get this doggone video right from my one class that I'm in. That'd be a real miracle. Really, I can erase everything. Just get this doggone video that I have to do for class right. That'd be a miracle.
All right. And so once you get the video done, what will come after that? What would that lead into?
I could advance to another class.
Okay. So passing. So it helps
Yeah.
you being successful in school.
Yes.
All right. So that feeling that you would have of being successful, being able to make the next step to the next class, getting more sleep, finding a better job or having no job at all. When is the last time you felt that feeling? That all those things, would give you?
Before I had to do this video, before this class started, I didn't have to do this video. Like, class wasn't as stressful. Far as working and going to school wise, I mean, since all these days been off, like, I've been asking myself, like, man, if I'm managing without this job and figuring out how I'm paying my bills and all that stuff, maybe if I just didn't work at all, I didn't have to worry about like a lot of stressful things and stuff, I could figure it out anyway. So me going into work and hearing kids cry all day long, and I'm still not, at work that much. Maybe I can just stay at home and still maintain and still pay my bills. I'm doing it not being at work anyways, but it helped me get out the house, so I'm okay with it.
Work helps you get out the house.
Yeah. And then I don't know. I mean, just really before this video and me working, plus trying to do classes, plus trying to be a mother, it's just been so stressful. Which is, I know that I had to do this video and all of that stuff. That's not what it is. It's just the fact of trying to make sure I get everything right.
Okay. So can you tell me about a time or close to a time, where you were able to manage your life without stress, where you didn't have to work? Is there a time where you were able to do that?
When I was pregnant, almost 9 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was that? I know that was a stressful time because you were pregnant, but what else? Like, what else was going on? How was that, year of your life?
Well, I had no choice. I had to be on bed rest, so I couldn't work. But I mean, just making sure I was in good standing and health for my child and all of that stuff that made me happy. But other than that, I have always had to work. I mean, I'm not related to the president or the queen or anything like that. So I have to get up and give me a 9 to 5 every day and do what I gotta do. But like, I don't know. Are you saying a time before that? Um, Basically, there was a time before that was just when I didn't go to school or I didn't work during the time that I was pregnant.
And since you've been working and you had your son during school, since you started maybe a year or two ago,
A year.
a year ago,
It'd be a year and a fall. It'd be one complete year and a fall.
was everything aside from the class that's stressing you out now? How was that?
Um, it was okay because before I started school here, I went and got my high school diploma and stuff. So I've been doing school back to back and stuff. So actually, where my job is at, I was a student first, and then they hired me on.
Okay.
So
So it's been kind of a motivational thing, so to speak.
from you talking about from them or from me?
From yourself.
Yeah, I want to have a degree. I don't want to just live and not have nothing.
And when you get that degree, what's going to change?
One, I'm moving. And then two, hopefully that I get a job placement in an organization that I want to really work in, and I start making a difference.
A difference in your life or others?
Both,
Both.
yeah.
And what does that look like in your personal life? I know you said you want to move and be able to focus on school, but by then you'll be done with school. So what will that look like? The difference in your life?
A new surrounding. But once I finish with school here, I'm not stopping. So eventually, when I do move, I do want to go somewhere else and start back up school.
Okay.
So I just know with me working, going to school, and being a single mom, I'm going to always have stress because it's just me. But at the end of the day, it's worth it.
As a single woman and mother, are you looking for anything relationship wise? I mean, I know.
I'm not looking, but if someone do come and draw my attention, that's something different. But me personally, no, I don't go out and look for nobody. Even as a young and teenager, I never approached no one. They always approach me. But for the most part, it's just really like I'm really focused on working school with my son. And if I do find someone that sparks something, then I don't mind, making things happen and stuff. But no, not really.
Okay. So going back to your miracle question, um, just to reiterate things and make sure we're all on the same path. You are from Gary, Indiana. You live in Indianapolis. You would like to leave Indianapolis. But in the meantime, you are a full-time student. You work part-time with young children. You are a full-time mother, son 8. The class you're currently in is very stressful. You need more sleep, and you would like to have a better job or to be able to not work.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. If you were able to not work for a year or two, how would that affect the relationship with you and your son?
It wouldn't have more time with him. So I just changed my school schedule from nighttime to morning time. And then while he's in school, I'll be in school, and then when he get off, I'll be at home more. So it wouldn't affect him in a negative way.
That's all right. So he would possibly like you being at when I work.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I think the goals that you have, they're reachable. Um, as you are a single mother and working to go to school, I feel that it is, quite normal to have a little bit of stress. But I feel like I want to dig a little deeper to what it's really coming from. Because you're putting a lot of emphasis on the video. Being able to have everything done in the video, make sure it's turned in on time, and just being able to make sure you pass the class, if I'm correct.
Mhm.
So, how can those things relate to your life? Being able to have things done on time, to being able to make it to the next step.
I'm very organized. I like to be on the schedule. I like things to be done right. I don't like half stepping anything. And I'm not so confused about the video or anything like that, but it's just the fact of having that, I don't know how to say it, enough time and the right things in the video is what's getting me now. So it's like, okay, what do I supposed to do? I'm out of words, I'm out of questions. To be honest, like I'm not trying to be no therapist or anything like that. So to me, honestly, I see it's pointless. But I mean, I understand this is a class, so I have to do this. But I know in the future this is not something I would want to do, and all of that stuff. So, and no offense to you, but I mean, just off me have to do my video, I know this is something that I wouldn't want to do because if I can't get it on a pretend video, I know I'm not gonna be able to get it in real life. So it's pointless for me to even try to sign up to do something like that. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm just tired of this video right now.
Could you possibly name 3 positive things about the video maybe that you've taken from it so far?
Nope. Nah, I can't.
So can you tell me a little bit about the video, maybe what are the techniques you're supposed to be able to display?
You want to know from end to end or
Yeah, overall.
I mean, overall, I'm just basically trying to do your job basically and ask a person about their everyday life and have open-ended questions, get them feedback, but not a feedback of telling them what to do, not suggestions or anything like that. But right now it's just it's the timing.
Okay. And how is it it's a mock video you said, correct?
Yes.
So it's maybe 15, 20 minutes?
No, 50 minutes. 50 to 60 minutes.
Okay, so a whole session.
Yes.
Okay. That is quite difficult when you first learn.
Yes.
How many attempts at the video have you done?
That we actually completed or that we attempted. Because we attempted several times. We oops, 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 oops. A lot of times taking pictures, and when we was taking pictures, we was supposed to be recording and all of that stuff. But then we finally got the first one we done, and I really felt confident about it. And then afterwards, it wasn't right. So we had to do it again, and I just feel like I really messed up this time. When the first time I thought I had everything right, when this time I just felt like it's something, it's a whole lot of something missing, but I don't know. I just, I just don't want to do no class, so that's the whole thing. That's just, that is.
So do you feel like are you running out of time to get the video done, or is the length of the video just too long when you say time?
Too long.
Okay.
Too long for a person that doesn't know what they do. Not saying that I don't know what I'm doing, but saying like I'm not a real therapist, so you know, this is not the field that I was trying to go into, or I don't have history on this or anything like that. So that's what I mean by that.
Well, aside from the stress notes that I've taken, it seems like the very mishaps that you've had while creating the video has been a little adventurous. Something to one day remember, maybe?
I mean, yeah, that's a good. I mean, sure, being around somebody else, yeah, that. But I can have all the mishaps and good memories, and still don't get that video right. If I don't get that video right, then there's gonna be another memory of me sitting in the same class, remembering that I just did this all over again. So it's like it is what it is.
So maybe what are some steps that you could take to get the video going on the right track?
One, not be tired. Like, do it on a day that I'm not ripping and running. Either one of us ripping and running and all of that stuff. And just making sure that I'm focused all the way and stuff and don't have no distractions.
Okay. And if you could name a day or time and place, where would that be to do the video?
The week time is stressful for me because it's like work, school, and all of that. It's really not even that. It's not even really work at school. I can't even lie, just lie to you. It's just really when certain things just come up out of nowhere and I wasn't expecting to do that. Even though I knew I had to do the video, but I had to do some other things to kind of throw a wrench and everything. So it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta hurry up and do this before I do this video, or hurry up and do this video so I can do this and all of that stuff. So it's just like life's happen, things happen, so you gotta go with it. But like, yeah, this video just got to go.
Now I'm wondering which is worse, working on the video.
I mean, I don't even know. Like, I think it's really me just being so nervous that I don't get what I need to get. And I know the teacher is nice. She hella cool. You know what I'm saying? And she's not one of, oh, if you don't have it, this and that. You know, she's not that kind of person. She tries to help us and all of that stuff to the fullest. It's just me. I think it's really me. Me trying to go step by step with somebody else instead of me just let me. I'm more of that person. Let me do it, and then let's go from there. Me trying to do one step, two step, make sure I got that all in there. That's what is really messing me up at. Instead of me just going with the flow and doing it.
Well, I would like to give you a compliment saying it is absolutely wonderful that you keep pushing forward through all your obstacles. A lot of people make it to college and classes and they just quit or drop out. The fact that you're still doing it is an absolutely wonderful thing. So I wish you continue pushing forward, to continue to break down whatever barriers that you might have with the video to make it to the next class because it's something that will end up helping you in the long run. So I just want to let you know that like I'm as a overseer and counselor, I'm proud of you for keeping going. So I want to do what it is to help you to get through the video. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most willing, how much effort and motivation are you willing to put forth to finish your video?
You said it's from the scale to 1 to 10, and
10 being most willing.
10, most definitely. My school is important, and this video is very important. So if I don't do the video, it's basically I wasted 8 weeks. So I will most definitely be getting the video done. Now, if it's going to be right, I don't know, but I'm going to write it, type it up, and pray and focus. Okay.
All right, that's a big leap. I just wanted to make sure because I heard some negative thoughts about giving up on it. And I just wanted to see if you are, how bad you really wanted it for yourself.
I mean, I feel that way. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's some negative thoughts, but I mean, I have to do what I have to do.
Okay.
Like, that's probably one of the easiest stressor I have right now. Like, I have a lot of stuff going on, but that's probably the most easiest one to get rid of. So, it will get done.
We're definitely on a 10 for self-motivation.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and let's take that same scaling question and put it in the direction of a job. 10 being the most willing, how much effort would you be willing to put forth in looking for a better job or doing what it is that you had to do to not work at this moment?
Right now I could say it's probably around about an 8. With me having a lot of stuff going on, I don't want to just jump out there and not know my situation quite yet. So I want to make sure that I'm prepared mentally, physically, emotionally, financially first before I take either direction. 'Cause even if I stop this job and go to another job, I have some things I need to get in order first with myself. I don't want to go nowhere and be half-stepping. So I want to make sure that I have myself ready first before I do that. So I put it at an 8. So it's something major, but it's probably like going to be on a standpoint for right now.
Okay. I love how you use the word prepare.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so you pretty much answered, but I'm going ahead and ask it anyway. So with 2 of those options, one being 8, one being 10. 10 is for finishing the video, and 8 is for finding, job-related situations. We're going to say the video wins for right now. So
Yes.
fix that situation. Okay. So you said earlier that you were very organized and you like things done in a timely manner and to be skillful. When it comes to those, how can you incorporate that in finishing your video?
I just have to put my all in all, even though it's frustrating me and it's time consuming. I know it's very important, and that's one of my priorities. Like, it's like taking care of a child. You have to take care of it. So that's how I look at the video. So I've been looking over it, make sure I go step by step, looking at it and all that stuff, preparing myself mentally to get my situation right. And I mean, I got to put my all in all to it. I can't have stuff it. I can't say I'm sleeping or anything like that. So I'm already prepared to do what I have to do.
Okay, great. So do you have an idea of what day you're going to just sit down and do it? You said earlier there are specific days in the week.
Probably Friday or Saturday. I mean, normally I try to have all my homework done before Sunday because it's my resting day. But I mean, I be up until 11:59 sometimes on Sunday because most of my stuff is the weekend. So I do what I have to do. No sugarcoat. No, I'm sleepy. No, then I want to go out and party or feel the fresh air. I just have to do what I got to do.
Alright, so on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being most willing, you are most willing to finish this video and you know when you're going to get it done and what you have to do to get it done. So now I have a task for you for us to flow into our next session. Write down what you did when you do it differently to be successful in finishing your video. And then after you have completely finished the video, you turn it in class. Next session, we can talk about how it made you feel to finally get the burden off your back and your stress levels and what the difference is. Is that a possible task for you to do?
Yeah, because maybe it helped me figure out how to get it done correctly and be on task. And like I said, I hate half stuff and things and being prepared, so it helped me get my situation right.
Okay. All right. Well, we're just about to wrap it up right now. Okay. So you can go ahead and make your appointment with a front desk receptionist. As we stated earlier, this session is free because you are a student and it's provided to you per Ivy Tech. So I would just like to thank you for opening up to me and coming to me, and I enjoyed this session and I look forward to seeing you next week.
Yeah, nice meeting you too.
Thank you.